Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about two SpongeBob episodes, that being Band Geeks from Season 2 and Krusty Towers from Season 4. So, I wanted to talk about why I like these two episodes, but they get a little bit too much appreciation, especially the first one, which is why I'll be talking about these two today. Okay, I'm gonna first talk about Band Geeks. So, if you need a refresher, the plot is that Squidward's rival from band class, Squilliam Fancy Son, is called Squidward for some reason, and told him that he and his band are gonna play at the Bubble Bowl. So, and he says he couldn't make it, he can't make it, so he asked Squidward and his band if he could cover for them. Squidward lies and said he has a band, and he puts flyers all around town to get people to join his band. I love Band Geeks, but just not as much as everyone else. I think there are more episodes that I enjoy in Season 2 and Season 3 and 4 and 5 and even Season 1 that I enjoy watching more than this one. But people think this one episode is the best episode of SpongeBob as a whole. Now, I have made 5 different top 10 lists of SpongeBob episodes that just I really, really like and want to talk about. Band Geeks is on none of those lists. Not one of those lists. Why? Well, why do people like it so much? And 2, why do I not like it as much as other people do? To answer the first question, it's mainly because of the ending. And I will admit, the ending is sweet. And get it? Sweet as in sweet victory. Because when they get to the Bubble Bowl, they perform a stock song called Sweet Victory. And that's why they're performing it at the Bubble Bowl. Now, I'm not knocking them for using a stock song, because I really like that song. And the ending is one of the best endings of SpongeBob history to an episode. Yeah. But and my answer to the second question, I just find more episodes that I enjoy more than this one. Like, not to say this one is bad, but I have 50 other episodes that I prefer more to this one. And more episodes, more than 50 actually, but since I'm not doing a top 60 or anything above, yeah, I just think this episode is it's just great. Amazing, in fact, but just not as amazing as people claim. Krusty Towers is season 4 episode is a season 4 episode. It's from my favorite season of the show, and it's from the first half of the season. And the first half of season 4 is genuinely the best stretch of SpongeBob media ever. Aside from the movie, of course. Well, the first movie, but that's a topic for a different day. Anyway, if you need a refresher on Krusty Towers just implies that after Mr. Krabs goes to a hotel, sees how expensive a hotel is, and he decides to turn the Krusty Krab into a hotel to get sandbags full of money. And yeah, that's the plot. Now, this episode I don't think is as loved as Band Geeks. I mean, I kind of no, that's the ending. It's the ending to the video. Yeah, this episode is also amazing. It's just, yeah. This episode is just amazing, yeah. And I actually think it's funnier than Band Geeks. Like Patrick's room being filled with just cheese. Mr. Krabs eating a toenail clippings patty for some reason. But yeah, I know why, but just yeah. Just this whole episode is just funny. Okay, why do people like it? Well, it's more the post-movie era as a whole. If you don't know, people dislike seasons 6, 7, and 8 in SpongeBob. There have been 15 seasons of this show, and seasons 6, 7, and 8 aren't really that liked that much. This is from season 4, but so why am I bringing this up? Well, people like to lump seasons 4 and 5 with seasons 6, 7, and 8. And I don't agree at all. Seasons 4 and 5 are great, and they shouldn't be grouped with the worst seasons of the show. Okay, so anyway. People like this episode because it's basically the same as Band Geeks, as in Squidward wins against someone who opposes him, either that being Squilliam or Mr. Krabs in this episode's case. And while the ending to Krusty Towers isn't as, let's say, bombastic as Band Geeks, I still prefer Band Geeks' ending, yeah. But I think Krusty Towers' ending is funnier, so yeah. Why do I not prefer this episode to any other episode. Well, same reason as Band Geeks. I think there is just better out there. In both pre-movie and post-movie. Anyway. So, if you guys heard me, I said I was going to talk about the ending of the video, and yes, we're at the end. So, if it came down to which one of these I would watch instead of the other, I would genuinely pick Krusty Towers. It's funnier than Band Geeks, and I just prefer watching it more than Band Geeks. But Band Geeks is amazing. Both of these are 10 out of 10 episodes. But I just don't prefer it. I just don't like them enough to put them in the top 50 or the top 40 or the top 30, etc. So, with that said, goodbye, I guess.